Welcome to the new Marik Workshop. This segment of the WBPL 76 is brought to you by the Night Owl Association, along with the Bear Digs Company and viewers like you. Why are you here?
Not to be confused with the 3 a.m. meth cat available to the clan warriors, which they use for attacking buildings at night using the laser that guides them. Also, hello.
Hi.
Did you just notice that we were on?
No.
Don't worry, this is all normal.
You almost got it. It's a typical Squick greeting, so.
Hi,
involuntary cleaning of cars, cross stitch through Gleek. By the way,
I would like to make the point. This is not my fault, except for the part where I totally moved the channel. So shut up.
It's not my fault. Tucker did it.
I'm still gonna blame you. Anyway, so yes, the mic is on.
Yes.
Yes,
so we are
aware
learning.
That the mic is on. This is on purpose. Hi, yeah. I'm Parallax at the Black Pants Britches.
Hello, Parallax.
I'm Cookie.
Hello, Cookie.
I am Halzacard in Black Pants Britches as well.
Hello, well-panted Halzacard.
And I am Mad Ducks, but not the angry kind, the other kind.
Hello, angered avian friend. I am also here as Squick of the Black Pants Legion.
I think Squick has already been winning the Battle of Trafalgar tonight.
Is that an ice cream flavor?
No,
a drop of Nelson's blood.
Yeah, there you
go. I have my complete allotment of spring rolls.
Well, there you go.
Ooh.
I got Fritos.
Oh my God.
What are Fritos but the spring rolls that time forgot?
Oh my God, y'all. He got them Fritos.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh no. This is one of those dangerous things that can happen when Hal and I get in a room together is we both turn into Southern Valley Girl.
Which was unexpected, I admit. And
oh my God.
Yes,
Squick did not expect that. Did you think he was going to expect that?
I am capable of expecting all human outcomes. I have done math
Squick,
regarding them.
It's because you're a computer man.
Impossible to prove without the email that I have downloaded for reading.
Oh my God. I know. He's a computer man. Can you even believe it, y'all?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
And yes,
all right,
Fez,
can
I'm
we see the
feeling
nonsense?
better.
I mean, instead of just hearing it.
So Diggs is going through some shit right now, and I'm not going to bother him for anything. So he hasn't sent me the viewer submissions, so I'm sorry. It's probably, if you sent something between last week and this week, it's going to be after the first of the year before you get to see it on the stream, because this, everybody, this is going to be the last new Marik Workshop of the year.
Soon it will be the old Marik Workshop and triple in value if the patina is left intact.
This is true. Don't polish it. We'll be on the antique Marik Roadshow.
It's supposed to have those natural discolorations in it.
The antique jump ship show?
Nah.
Yeah. Anyway.
This week on the dropship of weird garbage we found on Planet for Money.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, wait, it's
we're,
Lost Tech.
We're space scrappers now.
Oh, wait, it's Lost Tech.
We've been space scrappers for a while, Hal.
I was going to say, are you just figuring this out? What do you think
I
salvage
wasn't
is?
paying attention. I wasn't paying
Praise
attention.
God, Vectron. Thank you for the bits.
Salvage is not but theft with plausible deniability.
I don't think you deny shit with it. Anyway, so Diggs is not in a position to be asked for things right now, so and he didn't send it to me. So unfortunately, I don't have viewer submissions. If you sent one, I'm sorry. The Marik Market flip. That might work. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to
love you. We still love you, though.
Yeah. Okay, so how does this work again? Is this a show where we do stuff or something?
Sometimes we make mouth sounds at the people and artwork comes out.
He's not wrong. Okay, we're gonna start with you, Ducky.
I mean,
Ducky
why do I get this
Momo.
mental image of you pointing at me?
I am pointing at you.
Ducky Momo.
Quack, quack.
Look, I'm not doing anything but being colorful commentary today.
Stop encouraging him.
The null noil can be used in a variety of items. However, for dental work, it is expressly forbidden by order of the paint manufacturer.
And also your dentist. And
Don't move it along.
The dentist
And also
has no
anybody with
power
any
over
common
me.
sense, yeah.
Okay, Mad Ducks. Mad Cat.
Yes. It's not a Mad Duck Cat.
It's not a Mad Duck Cat. We'll have to work on that.
Vectron, that color red is Vallejo
Delicious.
Game Color Bloody Red.
There you go. There you
I
go.
tried to darken it with a drop of black, and apparently it turned into not red. No further questions. I'm not a paintologist.
Orksha after Christmas. Orksha after Christmas.
Oh my gosh, the hype train already started.
Why?
Until Christmas, the
Fezbear's
safety is
throwing bits.
optional.
Oh god.
Fezbear, I appreciate you encouraging me.
No. Oh.
Dar says he loves the grass on the mech.
It is good. It is good grass.
Wow,
Seriously,
Parallax, we
does.
need you to understand as the hype train rolls by that art is the process of turning personal tragedy and misery into beautiful things, and we simply want you to succeed.
Oh, Maze Hughes is throwing bits too, and more from Vectron.
Y'all,
Woo woo.
why are you here?
Just to
50.
suffer.
Mad Duck's rifleman.
I actually am quite happy with how that turned out. That is like the third one I've done thus far. Then I was like, you know what? Yes. And here we are.
And here we are. We have several views of riflemen here. I'm going to go ahead and slowly move through them so that people can see them. I think you did a good job on this rifleman.
Hell yeah.
I employed my finest techniques of screwing up as little as possible and then fixing the screw ups as convincingly as possible.
That is called
It-
painting.
Yeah, and it's got that spoiler for like the extra 30 horsepower.
It's true.
And also, you guys also remember the very important rule: it looks like shit until it doesn't.
And Night Owl just threw 1,000 bits at us.
But why?
I don't know.
Night Owl. thank
Train
you
keep a
very
rolling
much.
all night long. Train
Your-
keep a
Your
rolling.
support is always appreciated.
It
Everyone's
is.
support is appreciated because WBPL it's special to us. Just like us.
Legion
We're-
may run on Mab's suffering, but it profits from Parallax's mental anguish.
The Wabipple does good things.
So this urban mech,
I
I've
feel like
touched it up a little. since then.
Who's going to quote that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
This urban mech actually came from Night Clerk. And it's
Huh.
a Rack 5 Irby, and
It's fundamentally horrifying.
well, I think it's hilarious because nobody thought to stop the designers because they went, surely they won't actually build it, and they did.
Well, you know what it is. It's they snuck it in there as an arm-mounted advanced jump jet concept, and nobody looked further into it.
It went wee.
Yeah,
Boom, done.
Excellent.
Fezbear, you don't know what I'm painting tonight.
Oh, but we do now. So tell us about it, Mad Ducks.
There you go. I am painting tonight an Urban Mech lamb, and I'm going to paint it Woolstergrun's colors because I'm insane. Mildly.
This tracks. This tracks very well. Irby Lamb, that's right. Irby Lamb.
It comes from the sky to bring everyone new and invigorating problems.
Also,
Look, he was
if
painting
anybody
the
sees
same
my
lamb.
clerk, blame him for the Urban Lamb. He sent it to me because he has a 3D printer and I don't. And I will paint any ridiculous thing. Any
Don't say that. I'm going to start sending you shit if you say that.
I will listen. First of all, you still haven't done Catless, and second of all, I want mechs with top hats.
There
Well,
is
Because
Warlex
they're
isn't here
classy.
to hear it, but I did actually manage to find, and I think I paid money for this during the last sale, 40K size appropriate pith helmets.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to Amazon right now and I'm searching for tiny hats.
Hi. Also, I need about a dozen of those.
Do you
Tiny.
need them
Color me
sized
shocked.
for chicken festivities?
Night Owl's hitting us again.
Warlex is here, everybody.
Hi,
Yeah.
Warlock.
Yes,
Hello.
I made it. I'm dead on my feet.
None of us are asking you to be here for long, but I wanted to give
No,
you the opportunity.
I do appreciate it because I didn't know it was the last stream for the year.
Yeah.
No one told me that.
Well, I think I said something
You have
last week,
now
but
been
you weren't
informed.
here last week. That'd do it. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I haven't been around, guys. I just these last couple of weeks of school have been crazy,
The end of the semester.
while also working retail during the Christmas season.
Yeah, the fact that Warlex has survived this far is amazing by itself.
Yes.
We will not. We will not. We hold no ire against you for anything because you need to take care of yourself first.
This is true.
No, I don't think that you guys are holding any ire towards me. I'm just making an explanation for chat.
I mean,
It's not that I don't like being around, guys. It's that me being around has been fairly difficult.
do you want ire? Because we could work some up for you.
Fuck off.
And so it begins.
There you go. It's
Okay.
taken care of.
Also, I just want to point something out because I was at my laptop assembling something briefly that was sent to me from the location redacted in the Pacific Northwest.
I really hope that it was a
Quick.
fake crime podcast about something supernatural that happened.
Hey, Squick,
Yes.
where are the guns that are supposed to go on top of the sponsons?
They should be in the bag of many items.
They are not there.
Unfortunate. I shall review the files.
All right.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay,
Also,
let's...
I have discovered something most fortuitous.
Chiclets?
I have gone to the Amazon and learned that for the princely sum of $5.99 on sale from an original price of $7.99, with an additional 8% off for coupon, you can purchase 60 miniature cowboy hats in pink.
Ye to the ha, boys.
Listen, I just need a dozen a dozen pith helmets. Nobody ask why.
About these tiny cowboy hats, would they fit on an urban mech? Asking for me.
The Urban Mech has a variable-sized head as part of its payload compartment and can fit many hats.
I mean, now it does.
Anyway, here's some stuff I worked on this week, I think. Okay. So, this was a thing I promised I would do because White Rook gave me the file early. This is this month's project from the White Rook Patreon. The address is there on the screen right now because this thing is fucking amazing. He's made a grasshopper, and he's made a fucking amazing grasshopper. And I went ahead and painted up like a showroom clean one for him so I could show it off to everybody and encourage you all to go and like partake of this because his Patreon's $3 a month and you get this month. And it's amazing.
Damn fine. Though I just want to point out how much I love the grasshopper is like reverse Two-Face. It's like, what if Two-Face, but missiles came out of the bad half?
Oh, damn it, I got the wrong brother.
You did. Yeah, that's still
Okay,
not me.
fixing.
Well, thank you, kind of Trump.
Oh my
And-
god,
oh,
yo, she
no.
got the wrong brother again. Can you believe
I
it?
know.
I know.
You got the right brother now.
All right. Also, water break.
Oh, water break.
I shall consume the liquids in superior human fashion, and do not question my
What do you
liquid
consider the
prowess.
good half or the bad half, Volcanic Gabe? Or is that a question?
I came prepared, and not to brag, but my water is in a container.
How dare you? The water is meant to flow freely from the ceiling as intended by the designer.
I'm concerned.
Not to brag or anything. I just opened a Pepsi. It has
I have
caffeine.
a tea. I have a tea with a lid and a straw.
Wow, level 2 on the
crimes
train's
against both
done.
chemicals and plants.
Hail hydrate.
Hail hydrate.
I have
Hydrate.
bubbly water with a hint of cranberry and lime.
Hey,
Ooh,
hey,
I have
just remember.
bubbly with a hint of color.
Just remember. Praise Glorb.
Praise
Praise
God.
Lord.
See,
At the end-
Glorb
at
shall
the
be
end of
praised
this-
on this
at-
occasion.
At the end of this year, as we come close to the end, we all must remember that Glorb protects. Praise him. Praise be to Glorb.
Praise God.
And his holy toaster.
Glorb is to be feared on all
Oh God!
occasions, lest your
Somebody in
paint
this
become
chat
larger.
is gonna make a holy icon of Glorb with a toaster now. You know that, right?
Please do not infuck in
There
the
is
toasting unit.
no way that someone in this chat is
So,
going to
so
make a
okay,
Glorb
so I got questions,
toaster.
Mad Ducks. Oh, damn,
Uh,
wrong person to ask this to.
Well,
Damn.
what was the question?
Squick. Color
Hello.
scheme.
No!
Color scheme.
Ah, but for what?
Glorb.
I shall declare a candy corn laid atop a foundation of black watch plaid.
I don't think Glorb is defined by the color. I don't think that the icon should be defined by the color. It should be defined by the contrast.
It is not
Correct.
about the
Ooh.
color of the paint.
Okay.
It is about the regretful use of it.
Safety yellow, that greenish yellow looking bullshit, and a blotch of purple.
Ooh.
Ew. Be safe. Sorry your internet is being stupid.
Hey, have fun
Hey.
out there. Be well.
Vectron's giving us bits for Glorb over a dueling spider toaster and a dick toaster. At the
I'm
same
not
time.
doing a dick toaster, sorry.
Well, not with that attitude, you're not.
Cookie, have you been exposed to the professional
phrasing,
grade
by the way, I'm
breakfast
sorry,
unit
folks.
hot dog toaster?
Okay.
Whoa,
This is what we're working.
Those are going by real quick.
Yeah, I had to refresh it. This is what we're working on tonight.
Ho, ho,
Because
ho.
it's Christmas, y'all.
They have a waffle for emergency snacking.
Santa Claus
do you
getting
know?
real.
Do you know what I worked on
A waffle.
briefly?
2 waffles?
Bane Blade.
Bane Blade. That is much work.
Oh no, no!
one cared who
Th-
I
this-
was till
this-
I got in the tank.
This is the first model I have fully magnetized.
Oh my. Now I am missing some images.
Now, I know what you mean, but
images.
I choose to believe
Shit.
that you have a backyard foundry with which you have painstakingly replicated every piece of this Bane blade in steel and magnetized them individually, now that it's heavy enough to crush a small car.
Let's get
I
get a
mean-
little further into the night, toy little birder, before we start the bullshit, please.
No.
Oh, confound you
Also-
thing.
Let's try to keep the dramatic reading to just one or one per hour.
I
We'll
shall
break parallax at
dramatically
the end,
read the
not now.
chat.
That is a fair restriction.
I have sent my lovely chat out in hopes that Owl will see it. If he does not, I will lose the pants. That is okay.
Oh, hot damn, I can get a trebuchet for $40?
Okay, are we painting or are we?
Give me just a second. I had 2 other things I wanted to get in here, and I have to refresh the thing one more time, and then I promise we will get into the painting bit.
Yes, some of us are painting and being productive members of society. Some of us are browsing Amazon for weird bullshit and learning they can purchase a trebuchet.
Hey,
Okay.
Amazon weird bullshit, man.
Okay, so this is a
Ooh.
Demon Hunter I got from White Werewolf Tavern and painted that
Nice.
up. That was mostly contrast paints, or speed paints, just so everybody knows that, that's, you can do that. It works out. It looks good.
It
What's
does
on
look
the
good. I want to
legs?
call,
What are
I
those
want to call
purpley-
attention to the armor on the legs there. That's very good.
I mean, that was legit silver paint with a wash.
That's
That
Cool.
purple on the back is wow.
Like I
Yeah.
said, just about everything on here is speed paint. This is the right kind of model to do this with.
yes.
And then there's this. Y'all saw this. Chat needs to see this. I spent 2 days on this bitch.
Oh, yeah.
She is not speed paint. This is another White Wolf Tavern model here. This was me going for something supernatural-ish, necromancer, elf, etc., etc. Is she alive? Is she not? I don't know. Blue shadows. We got here. It's mostly Warlax's fault it looks this good.
That looks damn
welcome.
good, and I appreciate the cameo appearance down below from Skeletor.
Alas, poor Yorick, I'm about to know you much better.
You're more than welcome.
All right. Okay, now we can move into show. Okay, this is the part of the show where we do things. So,
You know
all
what?
right,
Why am I-
well,
why am I
real quick,
opening
real
Frida
quick.
when I want Inkscape?
Real quick,
Mr.
Mr. Amazon Man.
Yes, hello.
I have a request. If you find that that does indeed have guns that are supposed to go on top of everything, can you also see if someone has made a plasma blast cannon for it?
Remind me in the manual chat, human.
Okay.
All that happens within this show is
Cozy.
transient.
I feel like
Until-
your odds are better on Etsy than they are on Amazon.
Oh no, I was calling out Amazon simply because he said he was reading it,
Okay.
so I wanted to call him out.
Okay.
Amazon man.
Buys some bullshit because he can.
Now that worked too well. Okay. So Santa Claus here started off with just a zenithal highlight through an airbrush. You can do this with rattle can. I'm mad at my rattle can primers right now, so I didn't do that. I have jumped off the deep end with the airbrush and taken the nuclear option of making it not clog anymore, so now it lives in a jar of water when not in use.
Oh,
Why does Amazon have so many chickens for wearing hats and hats for the chickens to wear?
That's clucked up.
That's just honestly just good marketing.
Why is this a market segment?
Darth, I do appreciate the fact that you're saying that. However, I work for a hobby shop, so fuck your employer, but you're a good person.
Gentlemen, I have found high fashion. in that someone was clearly high during the fashioning of this item.
I mean, can't argue with that.
I am placing it in the Discord for human eyeball viewing.
God. What unhumanly
no.
thing has he found now?
Oh, I like that.
Somebody
You know-
tell me what he has.
Here's the wonderful thing about bucket hats. You can get away with putting almost anything on it and make an ironic statement out of it. In this case,
No.
McDonald's chicken nuggets and ketchup for dipping sauce. The
Well,
Oh,
problem
you know,
I
is...
if I said-
chips. Never mind. I don't
Yeah.
want it if it's nuggies. I want chips and
No,
salsa.
look, those are the shapes of McDonald's chicken nuggets. You've got the boot shape, you've got the oval shape, that sort of stuff. The problem is, what kind of godless heathen uses the ketchup as a dipping sauce when there are better options?
So important follow-up. They are also available as socks.
Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking.
I mean, they smell the same.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no, I found much worse.
It's the boxer shorts.
I'm
Oh
actually,
no.
I support Warlax in this moment.
It's the boxer shorts that say, "Are you hungry?"
Oh gosh.
I hope many people support the Warlocks in many moments. However, oh god, beans.
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 What?
Beans.
Bean
Beans.
bucket head.
Beans.
Sure.
Think about all the memes you've seen in the Legion where the like the guy with the eyes is beans and the whole hat is that.
Hey, Squick, I must compliment you for finding the mass-produced version of Tom's hat on Amazon.
Somebody should show this to Tex and be like, "Get this for Tom."
Big Tom's Hat House.
Or
1, 2, 3,
do I
not it.
just send it over there without warning them?
You
yes.
could also do that.
Send to text. It will happen. We all know it.
Oh, then I found the chicken helmets.
What?
Oh, it is a helmet for
I'm
chickens.
afraid to ask at this point.
Lord
So-
Grimos has entered the cursed section of Amazon. Now they shop with me.
Parallax, you may be afraid to ask, but I have no such problems. Is it a helmet for a chicken, or a helmet shaped like a chicken, or a helmet shaped like a chicken that is in fact for a chicken?
All of your questions will be answered in the form of shit posting.
I would like to point out that the first thing that I thought of was a chicken wearing the Nazi helmets from World War II. I think it's a Stahl helm.
Okay, there is a helmet for a chicken that looks like a watermelon. We peaked too early.
I just
don't
want
know
this
what
for
to
like
do with you
RPG
people,
character
honestly.
art.
What the hell do I do with you people?
I don't know.
Well, mostly you tolerate us while we make mouth sounds so you can be the productive human and show off to the world your miraculous painting skills, making it a better place as we endeavor to tear down civilization.
I don't know about making it better, but you are working on tearing down civilization. I will give you that.
I think it's pretty clear that chickens are, by and large, rather dumb creatures. So are these helmets for the chickens so that they can safely do the chicken dance?
I have found
I'm gonna take
alternate
that as a
hats
yes.
for the chickens.
Hey, Squick.
Yes, hello.
We are still doing our Monday stream next week. Is that correct?
That should be correct, as
All
far
right,
as I'm
guys.
aware.
All right, guys. We're still gonna be crazy in Borderlands 3.
Squick, you have
Oh,
found hats for a chicken that look like the little old ladies go to church hats. I don't know if I'm impressed or disappointed.
It is
Porque
quite
no
possibly
los
to humanly be
dos.
both.
Yeah. Yeah. Chickens are very dumb.
Okay. Santa Claus. He's all highlighted and ready for some speed paint.
Okay. My problem is this toaster might be cursed in and of itself. So I'm
Yeah.
just putting it-
Yeah. That's appropriate.
Think all what's been in it, Cookie.
No!
Was not even gonna go there, Hal. Thank you.
I have
I
between
took care of it
17
for you.
and
You're
4,000 questions.
Night Owl, he's posting it to our private Discord between us.
Oh, dear.
Yep. Pretty great.
If we get another hype train, we'll put it in chat.
Oh, good lord.
Why do you promise these things?
Because I'm evil.
Because you wish to upset the Bear Man?
The Bear Man needs the news.
Oh, if I had the Bearman address, I could send him the hat beans.
Does the hat beans allow you to enclose a message?
It should.
Coming from Amazon, I don't see why not. Mark it as a gift.
I mean, I'm spending $20 on this bullshit. It better.
All right.
Are you going to gift wrap it, Squick?
Maybe.
I wasn't gonna, but I am now.
Oh, for an edition. Oh my god. Okay, nope. I need to find a different one
Why?
Uh-oh.
because they want $30 for shipping on a $20 item.
Ooh, no.
It is time to go to AliExpress.
Oh,
No.
that's gonna arrive like next year.
Yeah. That way it's even less anticipated.
Okay.
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 Yes.
Okay.
Send it to yourself 2 years down the road so that while we are doing this, you get it and are confused as fuck.
Speaking of confused as fuck, I have found another edition of this hat.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
If we could bring our attention to chat.
Oh no.
Holy shit, guys!
That
Why?
is-
Oh no.
Oh, Vectron's hitting us. Night Owl, good night.
What the fuck is... No, I don't want to know.
Quote
I was
50.
my.
distracted by painting, and now I'm looking, and they are actually helmets for chickens.
Damn, Night Owl. Well, I'm sure that'll go to something useful. Thank you so much.
No. We have made it abundantly clear. We're gonna spend this on dumb shit.
Oh, okay, yeah, and Vectron,
Well,
absolutely.
I mean, okay, to be fair,
No.
To be fair.
I tried to head it off.
You will
Be
never
fair.
stop me. I am tired.
the dumb shit can be
He have
useful.
nipples?
Okay? The dumb shit can be useful.
The fuck is going on in this conversation?
Remember, Para, it's Free Corn Thursday.
The fuck is Free Corn Thursday? Why does Shrek have nipples? Why is he part of a seductive boy band available on a hat? What is going on?
What in the fuck is going on in this Discord stream? What the fuck have you done?
It says bye-bye.
It seems like business as usual to me, Parallax.
Oh my god, now I'm dropping it in chat. I can't contain this level of awful. I'm sorry, chat. This is your problem now.
Also, Night Owl just cheered, a bunch of bits, so it's fine.
Okay,
We'll put it in chat.
Sorry, this is what you asked. You literally asked for it, guys.
Night Owl, I've never even seen that.
Okay,
Wait a second. Night Owl just threw $100 at us. Night Owl, bro.
Damn.
Night Owl, dude.
Bruh.
Night Owl, thank you very much for the support.
Poor Maze Hughes, dude. Dude, that's on you because if people come over and start staring at you and going, "What the hell are you watching?" because
Why,
you're laughing so
the
hard.
answer to that is exclamation point Discord.
Yeah, exactly.
I am deeply concerned.
You're not
What else?
fucking alone.
Yes.
I know. Squick, he warned you to get an emote ready.
I
He
don't
said-
have emotes.
He said, everybody has emotes.
Well,
No.
Everybody has emotes. If you have pants, you have emotes.
I don't have. I don't have an emote. I need an emote for myself.
No. You have access to emotes. That's what you mean.
I have access to emotes. Not everybody has emotes that.
You know.
I see what you're saying. I didn't understand what you were saying, Night Owl. Ooh, we need to come up. What should we do for Squid?
I do want to point out that this most recent hat here, this most recent hat is connected to a movie. And this movie
it needs to be a robot.
I already
has something on the soundtrack.
No! I will mute you.
Many have tried, and most have succeeded. It is one button to victory.
It's true.
Oh, Lordy. Are we
going to
play
drag you down with him?
Are we going to play some Squick or Nut tonight?
I just pointed something out.
Are we going to play some Squick or Nut tonight?
Yes, we're going to play some fucking Squick or Not, because I don't know what else the hell to do to hold on to my sanity.
I have found the tiny bucket of alcohol. I must consume it, for it has pictures of cats on the side.
Oops.
Squicker sounds like one of the first BPL open source games that's released on the Steam Workshop.
Shit. Squick or Not.
Oh no, what just happened?
What's happening? What's happening?
I'm trying to do art, and I don't know what I'm doing. I made a mess.
Not Squick or Not.
Thank you so much.
Squick or Not.
I will stand mighty in the field of corn, and lo, I forgot my pants in the townhouse. I should go back in.
Why can't
I know what Squick's avatar should be.
A water break has been redeemed.
Water break.
I am sipping my carbonated, naturally flavored water.
Oh, yeah, it does definitely taste like a robot humped this at some point.
Okay. Squick's avatar should be
a robot.
No, it's a robot wearing a Groucho mask.
A face. Oh, yes. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Face smiling, maniacally. Eyes on fire.
I am but one of the standard human people.
I will see you that idea, which is good, and I will raise you just a pile of spare, totally normal, very human body parts.
I liked totally normal and human.
I liked the robot in the Groucho mask, but Dux has an excellent point.
Vectron, however, has a relevant question.
Okay, relevant
which is
answer.
rare here. I'm not used to that. If I can interrupt the madness for a painting question.
Okay.
I'm painting some 85mm minis from Final Fantasy VII as a Christmas gift.
Okay.
Going to clear coat them with Rust-Oleum Clear.
Okay.
Satin or matte finish?
How shiny do you want it? Because that's the answer to your question. If you don't want it to be shiny, go matte. If you want it a little shiny, go satin.
If it's Tifa or Aerith or Barrett or Yuffie, you want it to sparkle and shine. Cloud, you want it matte because he's as emo as fuck.
Well,
No. Cloud is not that emo. Squall Lionheart is that emo.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I'm going to desperately attempt to be slightly useful for 10 seconds before I go back to fucking around.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, if you want it to look like a plastic or something where it's just bright colors and the texture is slightly muted, then go for the full shine. If you want it to be something where you're paying more attention to the details of the paintwork or the intricacies of the model, and you want the eyes to be able to linger without just kind of rolling off the whole thing and treating it as one unit, then go for the matte.
Okay. Basic thing here.
Basic.
A modeler's best friend currently, as I understand it, is Tester's Dull Coat, because it gives a great finish and doesn't fuck with any of the colors that you put down.
I've actually been using Liquitex basic matte varnish through an airbrush, and it's amazing.
Okay, that's great. I'm glad to hear it. I'm not going to say that Rust-Oleum is a bad decision or anything like that. However, I have not used them. What I would say is that if you wanted a good, clean finish, go with the... Oh, God, I hate these hiccups. The matte.
Then you must destroy them.
Let me finish. If you want to get a little bit more in depth, get a satin brush on. Hit the entire thing with the matte finish, and then go over the clothing with the satin. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so I have used like the Krylon matte finish, and it's certainly matte adjacent. I think, honest to God, it's satin at best. If the answer to the question that you're looking for is, does something generally look better flat, or does something generally look better with some gloss to it? It depends on what you're talking about. If, like you said, it's something Final Fantasy, for the most part, flat matte is going to be better. Generally. Just like that's going to reflect the surfaces that you're looking at more. There's going to be some metal bits on that you can put some... Like gloss brush on. I like gloss brush on better than I like matte brush on. But yeah, you can do that. Somewhere in this office where I'm sitting, I have a bottle of Pledge acrylic floor polish, which is not a polish, as it turns out. But it is a gloss sealer, and it's supposed to be a floor sealer. It is, in fact, just an acrylic gloss varnish, and it is cheap as shit, and it is crystal clear, and it is glossy as fuck, and it works great over metals and things that are supposed to be shiny.
Night Owl, thank you for the sub.
There we are.
All right, folks. I believe that I have hit my limit for the evening because I am starting to drift off here.
You have earned your rest, sir.
For chat, I am alive. I do appreciate all of you. I have the hiccups, and they are driving me fucking insane.
He's been drinking since noon.
I wish. I have an extra hour before I have to go into work tomorrow.
Use it to sleep.
And I am going to use it to fucking sleep.
Go to bed, sir.
I want to reach out and let everyone know that I appreciate you. It's been awesome being on this stream, and I'll be back next year as long as Parrot doesn't just absolutely rip me out.
Night Owl was giving you a good send-off there, Warlax. Thank you, Night Owl.
Yeah,
Jesus
thank you so
Christ,
much.
Guys.
And hey, have fun out there, be well, and enhance your meats.
Enhance your meat.
It's quick. We don't ask.
You guys all have a great night, and thank you.
Night, Warlax. Get
We
rest.
also have votes for not dying from Vectron, and again from Night.
I do appreciate the not dying fun. I'm out.
Peace.
Oh.
Oh, more bits coming in from Vectron and Night Owl. Man,
Guys, what are you doing?
I'm confused.
And they're kicking ass at Tron.
Yep.
Probably. There's a lot of bits.
Mega.
Okay.
All right, Squick. Now you're the MCP. What are you going to do about it?
Why is this?
Squick, I have now designated you to be a Cylon. You get to play the part of the MCP. Give me your best David Warner.
No, David Warner is mine. I am the MCP. Fuck you. Go drink your frisbee juice and get into a giant fuck-off machine that we stole from Tempest.
I don't know what he just said.
Also, get on the lasers.
Get on the lasers, guys. Oh, this was a thing I wanted to do tonight. This is an idea I had for a point of conversation. So we are roughly, very roughly, about a week before Christmas, right?
The fucking robot, Shinji.
Yes, roughly. 10 days.
10 days
time of
before
recording.
Christmas. And for those of you watching on YouTube, 1, I'm shocked. 2, why are you here? 3, 10 days from Christmas 2022 as of the recording of this. So, ideas for hobbyists for Christmas.
Money.
Money is always good. Now, I am not necessarily just saying for this kind of hobby. Like, if you have anything else you want to bring up, go for it. But Squick is going to say human parts.
I will not say human parts. Most of the hobbyists are already well equipped. Instead, I will say the basics of the painting unit, such as paint or also unit.
Scale 75 ink tensity sets. Parallax. All right. I have to stop watching the stream now. Have a good night.
I don't know.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Find91.
Oh God. Can we say something about it before Night Owl gives him a sub?
No, we're too late.
Damn.
We're not actually.
Oh,
there it is. Now we are.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I did it.
things that
I did it, Reddit.
No.
things that to gift hobbyists.
Now, I am not necessarily saying just painting hobbyists. Like, y'all have interest outside of this. I'm the fucking weird one that does this to unwind.
Well, if it depends on what their interests are, of course, but maybe a set of drawing pencils and a sketchbook, you know.
What are you into, and what kind of things would you like to get as a hobbyist? Or do you think a new hobbyist would like to have in your hobby?
I'm a watercolor girl. Watercolor pencils are the jam. I got some Arteza. I forget. It's hard to say those. I got a small tube of Arteza watercolor pencils, and those are sweet because you can do you can just color with them, and then if you want, you can activate them with water and make them into watercolor.
Well, there you go.
So it's really kind of cool.
Okay. Squick, what kind of things do you enjoy in your human time and think that other people would enjoy?
So I jump from hobby to hobby, and that's a serious problem. But it does give me some insight in general things. If you know someone has hobbies, but you don't necessarily know what they are, some items that will pair well with almost any of them. Firstly, a decent set of headphones. Not something fantastic, but something comfortable to wear. Where it's like you're going to be listening to music, you're going to have something on your head, and this is making the bold assumption that they've got a phone or something else that has an audio jack on it.
Very bold assumption there.
It is a bold assumption, but the Koss Porta Pro headphones, usually available for $20-25, sound worlds better than they have any right to, and are lightweight, fairly comfortable. Toilet Obliterator chimes in with wireless speakers. My reaction there is mixed, mostly because if you live alone or you have your own hobby space where you can make a bunch of noise without worrying about it, absolutely. But, yeah. I'd also say a high cry light, especially if you're working in an area where you're dealing with either LED or fluorescent lighting. Again, $20-30 will get you a really nice high cry, that's color rendering index flashlight. that will let you see things much closer to the way they'll look under sunlight. So if you're working on something like
that's
painting,
cool. Yeah.
yeah, if you're working
Yeah.
on something like painting, it can look very, very different depending on the lighting, and this will give you something much closer to neutral as a comparison.
Yeah, just so everybody knows right now, I have 4 high cry lights pointed at this workspace right now.
Yeah, and a high cry flashlight is not a substitute for that, but it is pocket size, affordable, and gift sized.
This is true. Okay.
I thought of another thing is
Okay.
that can go for if you're doing 3D modeling or if you're just doing anything with the figures. Is they've got those wooden figure things that you can do, and you can get, it's just a little thing, and you can move them and pose them, and then you can see how it looks. Those are cool.
I am familiar with those. Mad Ducks, you sounded like you had something you wanted to put out there.
Wireless speakers have a 10 to 50 millisecond delay, so if you're doing any sort of audio work, that's the devil's own tool there.
Also true. I'd also, now that things are calming down in the marketplace, like to put in a vote for the thingy.
Bitcoin.
Nitro gloves.
Nitro gloves.
Now that they're available for not stupid money.
I thought it was going to be Bitcoin.
No.
No, nitrile is good because you get a little more texture with the nitrile, so you have more grip than you do.
Dramatically more importantly, nitrile gloves don't serve as a how can I put this? Latex gloves no stop chemical get skin.
And also, a number of people are allergic to latex. It's a
Like
small
me.
number.
There's
but,
a number of reasons why
problems.
nitrile is superior.
Yeah.
Now,
So I've just got Glorb has lots of eyes.
Latex glove no stop photopolymer resin gets skin. Big rash, much owie.
And then finally, in the shitposting category, if you have a friend who has any kind of creative hobby, any at all, just an expression of creativity, you don't know what to get them, but you want to get them something fun that's not going to break the bank, go over to your favorite retailer and pick up a whole set of self-adhesive googly eyes.
Mm-hmm. I have
I
have a 10-inch pair of googly eyes I put on my refrigerator just above the water dispenser, so it looks like it's screaming all the time. Real quick, let me jump in here. I saw somebody say something. Somebody said something in chat I wanted to address. T.O. Okay, whetstones for your knives. Yes, that's good. However, I want to put this out there. You can now, at this point, for under $20, get a good 3 or 4 plate set of inexpensive diamond stones. Which, strictly they're not stones, but like right here, I have a set in my desk. This is 400, 600, and 1,000 grit diamond stones. I think I have $16 in these.
And you just happen to have those lying around.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
This isn't my expensive set. I have a much more expensive set.
If you want to give people something generally useful, like maybe you don't want to do something flashy. I can't really think of a hobby off the top that doesn't use hobby knives in some capacity. And off-brand hobby knives are great.
No. We can do so.
It's dull and you chuck it.
We can do so much better than off-brand hobby knives. We can say scalpels, because you can get onto eBay and you can buy a scalpel handle and a box of 100 scalpel blades for the price of one set. From one X-Acto knife and like 3 blades, which is exactly what I've done here.
So the other thing that's good is you can use oh crap, what is the word? Narf. No. The Wookie, help me out here. The forceps. You can also get forceps. Those also do all kinds of things.
Forceps are good.
Tiny things.
Howzakar got me a set of these for my birthday. These are tweezers. These are the kinds of tweezers that are set up in such a way that the rest position in them is actually closed. So, like, you can pick something up and not have to be squeezing it all the time. These are a fucking robust set.
I love those. I love that kind.
These are great.
All right, so I'm going to hit from a slightly different angle.
Okay.
One of the big things that I end up doing is I'm involved in a fair bit of cosplay. Now, a lot of the things that have been brought up here are useful in that venture because, and as Night Mage will put it, one of the most notable guys that's out in the field, and by the way,
wait, let's stop here for just a second, Hal. I need to say something about your audio. Hi, sister-in-law. I hear the microwave running. I hope it's good popcorn.
You're talking to Galzakar?
Yes.
Oh,
anyway. So, in that particular venue, as Night Mage puts it, he says, as long as it works, who cares? So,
Yeah.
The googly eyes suggestion was making me chuckle because if you know someone who does stuff with, for example, they want to craft their own armor.
Yes, I know where this is going.
Googly eyes.
Googly eyes you use as the studs on it. It's also fun because as you walk around, they rattle, and it can make you chuckle the entire time. But what I would say
is not paint over them and just have googly eyes all over your armor.
Depending on what you're doing, that would work. But the other thing that was not in the same vein that other people have mentioned is get in touch with Night Clerks, thank you for the sub. Get in touch with a local photographer that works in that field, and they're around and they do advertise, and set them up with a set them up with a session for whatever their project is, and just say, look, I paid for you to get a photo session with this that you're doing.
That's an awesome idea.
Because here's the thing, there are lots of people that do this and are very good at it, and you typically only see them at conventions because that's when they're there to do it. And they're going to charge for their time.
One of them.
They're going to charge for their time because, frankly, they deserve it. But
pay professionals for their work at their professional level.
Yes, the other side to that is, it's hard. Sometimes it can be hard to get up with them because their docket might fill up for every day, and they may not have a spot for that person. So, I know a few of them, and one thing that you could do is just say, hey, I know you finished this new thing. You're really excited for how it turned out, but, the next convention that you're going to is in March. So I bought you a session with this photographer that's not far from here. So you can do it in January or February if you want to. Night Owl, thank you for another sub. And then that way they've got this awesome stuff that they can use to show off their new piece of work for people ahead of the event.
I'm just going to jump in for a moment here and say, hey, welcome to the party there, not a Chromu. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. And if it's not, it's too late. That's how I've said it. So I can't undo that. Welcome to the party.
Yeah,
welcome to the madness. There's punch by the door.
The other nice thing about photographers in that field is that there are a bunch of them that do a bunch of them have a bunch of different styles. So some of them like to do a lot of editing and put effects on with them. One of my favorites is it's referred to as low-key photography. So you have lots of light on the subject and everything else is kind of blacked out. So if you want an example, go look up The Portrait Dude. That is his style, and I like it because it highlights the central figure, and he's very good at accentuating strengths of what you're doing and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that technique is called vignetting.
Whatever.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, there's another idea for you.
Yeah, I'm going to throw in for weird crap on the side here that's cool for anyone who does painting and mostly, yeah?
Would you suggest some weird musical instruments?
Okay, I wouldn't. But only, yeah.
I just wanted to hear you say it again.
Look, I am not endorsing the Maiwadanki Mr. Naki drumstick type musical instrument. However,
thank you.
They are fantastic.
Thank you.
I received one as a gift, and it was a delight that has continued giving to this day.
So what you're saying is it's a good gift.
The Maiwadanki Mr. Naki drumstick-type musical instrument is, in fact, a fantastic gift.
Mad Ducks, I haven't heard Mad Ducks suggest a gift yet. I want to hear Mad Ducks' suggestion.
I've actually been waiting patiently.
Oh, it's your turn now.
There's
bro.
your mistake. You gotta, like,
You got
Kool-Aid
Squick
man
in
your
this
way in
room,
here.
No, it's fine. So I live and work in a very niche field, and in the audio world, I get these questions at work almost every single day. And a lot of it's, well, how do I record, or how do I do this, or how do I get started? And the most important thing, like if you want, you can go. There are USB microphones that you can get, but if they don't come with software, not exactly as useful. Let's say that you were to look at, say, a USB microphone, but it doesn't come with any sort of studio software. Well, that microphone could cost $100, but the studio software can cost twice that.
I'm feeling very seen right now.
So, some of the ways around this, you just be picky about what USB condenser microphone you get. Most people, to record, they use a condenser microphone, and what that means is it picks up a wide area. So, like if you have house a car, you can hear background noise. What that means is it picks up your voice more clearly. And so if you're looking just to get started, a USB condenser microphone, PreSonus makes one. Don't quote me on this. I think it's called the Revelator. It's about $100, and most importantly, it comes with Studio One, a free software that's there's a learning curve with any software. But no, Vectron, I am not referencing an Elgato or Blue Yeti. So that's just sort of look for that. But if you that's sort of in the $100 category, that Revelator. But you can get a USB interface that comes with software, and there's several of them, but make sure it comes with the studio software if they're just getting started. Because if you have this box, but you have nothing to make box do thing, it doesn't really do thing.
Squick, you need box that does things, so that you
I
know
have
what
box that do many things, and
Squick have box that do things. So
yes, but not label buttons, so he not know what sound effect.
I not label buttons because comedy. Now I press number 4 and effects button, and it does this. Hello, I am megaphone now.
So, just to focus for another few moments.
Shut the fuck up, you retards.
If you get, I'm not saying it. I'm only implying. One step up from a USB condenser microphone is to get what's called a USB interface, and that's what I use. It's a box, and this box plugs into your computer, and you buy a microphone, and you can buy just about any microphone to plug into this box. So that way, instead of going, oh, well, I have to buy a new USB condenser microphone, and it comes, it doesn't work very well. No, you just change out the microphone. As a bonus, with a USB interface, you can plug in, say, an instrument if you want to do. You can plug in an electric kazoo. Literally, it works.
I have one.
See? Squick's got one. But I recommend a USB interface. A cheap USB interface is going to be $100. You can get a decent one for about $170. You don't have to go spend stupid amounts of money like the Motu 4-channel ones that are like $800. You can get, if you set your budget $170, you're going to find that you have lots of good options, and many of them are going to be confusing. Just make sure that it comes with software. That's the big deal. Because
I feel like we're going to have a conversation at some point, because the channel was nice enough to buy me a Rode, I think it's a Rode Mini Podcaster at some point, and it's a fine enough thing, but I feel like with the appropriate software, you could talk me through making it a good thing.
I can help you with the recording end of it. I can look up the manual and probably get a bit of help there. Funny enough, I'm actually you were listening to me through a Rode Broadcaster microphone that I was set up with for quite the deal, and so all the latest Bubba J stuff that you hear, it's recorded on a Rode Broadcaster.
This
I
is
like
NPR.
It's not It's not cheap, but
now the one that I have, the mini podcaster, again runs about $100.
So I'm going to jump in here because not one of you can stop me and say that if you get any two audio guys in a room, they're going to fight immediately.
Real quick, I just want to point out, I in fact can stop you, but I'm not going to.
Squick, you might be mistaken, because if you get any professional audio guys in a room, they're probably going to agree that Bose is awful.
Oh, they will agree on a couple of things. They will agree that gravity is probably there and the camera guy's a dick and the director can suck it. Then they're going to proceed to go through half a pack of cigarettes in 4 minutes and somehow create an aura of tangible anger that results in equipment working better. You will ask them a question, and you will get what sounds like the Hulk yodeling into a garbage disposal before they wing a microphone at your head. The microphone will cost 8 times as much as your car and sound perfect. But it will look like someone smashed a 2x4 into a can of Arizona iced tea, painted the result silver, and called it a day in the 1970s.
Or you could get a shotgun mic with a gigantic fuzzy windscreen, but okay.
I mean... Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I should look into.
Discord.
I should look into a USB interface just so I can tune exactly like you were saying, Dux.
There is, yeah. We'll check that out sometime later.
Hey, Jack.
I have seen the Vegas Pro thing on Humble Bundle. I think it is really cool if you want to make your own music. That is really, really good. I have a folder full of PA gear, so I don't do that.
You're
But
welcome.
that is really cool.
You are very welcome, friends.
And I'm also going to throw out here, as long as we're noodling around in this territory, and then I will leave it alone. Which will take great physical effort. I have opinions. And say that, hey, recording stuff is cool, but teaching somebody that their audio isn't great is kind of like teaching them to recognize bad kerning, in that you're not giving them a gift. You are giving them a curse that will haunt them for life.
It is very important not to tell people, "Oh, your audio quality isn't very good."
No, I'm with you.
Yeah,
don't be audiophile guy. Just like don't be guy that's very proud of having a big green egg grill because it weighs 700 pounds and you can't move it by yourself, and also you're not going to do anything with it that doesn't take 16 hours.
Oh, right. I was also going somewhere with that, in that something Audacity. It's free. It's not perfect. It's pretty good.
I use Audacity to fuck up the music that I put in the openings every week. And I am deliberately fucking up the music. I don't know if anybody's noticed that yet. I know Crow noticed it, but the deliberately poor quality of the music in the waiting screen that y'all experience, that is in fact on purpose.
I noticed.
Thank you.
It adds to the ambiance.
It adds to the fact that I have gone through the trouble of adding a bad television broadcast effect to the waiting screen.
So, conversation left turn. I'm doubling back to the googly eyes. Some of the people in chat already know this, but I may have a very normal hobby involving googly eyes.
Why do I feel like you are making shit up right now about having a very normal hobby?
So in the auxiliary, they have seen the picture of subwoofer with gigantic googly eyes. I put
does the bass make its eyes jiggle?
First thing everybody asked, first thing I was hoping for, no, it doesn't.
Oh, what's the point?
I know. I have a complaint myself, and I pushed it up to 120 decibels, and all it did was rip the googly eyes to shreds, and I had to replace them, and it cost me another $5, and I am ashamed. But,
Wait, Dux, I have a question.
No.
When you turned it up that high, was that at 10 or 11?
All the way to 11.
All right.
Yeah, but these ones go to 11.
They do, briefly.
Fly, yes, there's a fly in my fucking office again. Luckily, so far, it hasn't landed in my bourbon, which usually fucking happens, but it hasn't. So
We'll name it Pistol since you noted it.
okay.
I was going to call it Nuisance.
No, it's Pistol now. Cookie named it. So this is the fly named Pistol that is bothering Santa.
So, Ducks, I wanted to tell you that there is a subreddit for similar things that is r/I bombing, which is about putting googly eyes in weird places out in public.
There's also a police report for that. Keep your pants
and
on.
also, Wookie says, have you tried the dollar store googly eyes? They rattle well.
I have lots and lots of googly eyes. First of all, Parallax, if you just kind of peek up at the Discord real quick.
Discord, I have that.
Also, for those of you keeping score in chat, the hat has been sent.
I have...
I'm sorry, to who?
To the gentleman at location redacted.
Okay. To the big
Parallax.
guy. Gotcha. Santa's going to get it.
Parallax, can I guess that you looked up and you saw...
Oh, I saw it.
Spiegel?
I
put a link in chat so everybody can look and roll their eyes at my creation.
nobody's going to roll their eyes at this. This is great.
They're going to giggle. They're going to giggle.
I have 2 of these. And one of them, this one in the picture, is Herr Spiegel. And the other one is Fraulein Loudmore.
Those are good names. I like those.
I ran sound for Spring Awakening, and that's when they got the names.
Ah.
We got, 4, 5 that smiles from Night Owl.
Oh, where's the thing? I need the thing. There we go. Pallid bone. You know, I don't know why Santa has the skull of a mundane North American deer on his belt, because this is not a reindeer.
Santa possesses gifts for a wide variety of hobbyists. In this case, amateur taxidermy or murder.
Well,
It's for that guy that couldn't ever actually get a buck when he went out hunting, just so he can have one on his wall.
I have 2 words for you, Halzakar.
2 words.
Dresden Santa.
Oh. Yeah.
Guys,
Kringle.
Kringle.
Oh my... Mad Duck.
Wait, is that a new thing they can pay points for?
Yes.
Where it just says Pringle, and
Yes,
then
I did.
something happens?
Oh, and I've done worse. Hold on.
Oh, no, that last one you need to put in chat.
I have put them both in chat.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yes.
This is amazing. And
No,
strongly
no,
endorse
Night
it.
Clerk. It's not Odin. It's not Odin. It's
It's an entirely different entity than the
yeah,
CEO
because
of
Odin isn't the other guy.
the CEO of Modoc Industries.
There
No,
are
that's
2
right.
entities
It's-
that happen to reside in the same body.
It's not Odin. It's Odin by Coca-Cola.
It's not Odin. It happens to be a mantle.
Oh, that's right. He does take the... Okay. I forgot.
All right, tinfoil hats on. Will
No,
Harry Dresden
we're not.
become Santa?
No.
Okay. There are more links in chat. Everybody enjoy. I have been putting googly eyes on things. I have put quite... I mean, it's got to be more than 500-600 googly eyes at this point. We were doing a school, a 3-story school, and there was a play there. And that play, there was practice for a week. And I was left without adult supervision. I did the entire school. I did water fountains. I did doorknobs. I did welcome signs. I did fire escape warning signs. I did the emergency lights. I did every single thing. I put over 250 googly eyes over the course of a week.
What does this sound like the time that, Hal, you'll understand what I'm talking about when I say when I was living on Annex. When
Yeah.
I was in a dorm in college, and for some strange reason my mother gave me a label maker. And the only thing I ever did with this label maker was make labels, very literal labels, and go around and put them on things that were then labeled correctly. So
Important
I had
question.
like a label that said smoke detector on the smoke detector. Labels in the middle of windows that said window.
Did you label
You
the
think
label
this-
maker?
Did I do what? Yes, of course I did.
Did you label the label tape for the label maker?
No, I didn't have enough to waste.
Unfortunate.
You think this is funny? I do this in my classroom.
Yes, but you're doing it for the purposes of word recognition, and like you have a reason to do this for your
I have a
students.
reason for doing that. Yes.
I did this because I was a shitheel, and there was an exit sign, because there's an exit, a lit exit sign that has like, it's lit up when the emergency lights come on, and it just had a label on it that said exit sign. And I did it in the bathrooms. I did it on the water fountain. Anything I could think of to put a label on, anything I could see had a label on it. The janitorial staff fucking hated me.
And that's pretty good.
Okay, let me answer your story with the story that took place in the same structure.
Oh, I'm really hoping it's the story about how Burkholder tackled a water fountain.
Okay,
No,
so is
that's
this
not
the
what it
second
is.
one?
The second story was prior to Parallax going to...
We went to the same college
Yes.
at different times. We were 4 years apart, so he graduated by the time I was in.
So, but
we knew some of the same
He lived
people.
on the same floor in the same dorm. Yeah, we knew some of the same people. And
we lived
so,
in the troublemaker dorm of the honors college.
Yes. You have honors kids all together in one dorm. We're going to come up with ways to screw with people. But we had been doing to raise money for, I don't even remember what it was, but we were raising money for something.
Malaysia or something.
I think it was for an honors function. We were doing the haunted hall. So some of the areas, some of the areas in this dorm were decorated for haunted house purposes.
For the record, how old was this dorm?
Probably built in the
No, it was
40s.
much older than that. This was a 19th century dorm.
Okay, fine. Anyway, wooden
Like
dorm.
my house.
And so we are decorating it, and we are creating like false walls and stuff with basically black garbage bag top. And so the one night we're doing our haunted hall, and the fire department comes in and kicks everybody out of the building. Apparently what we had done was so much of a fire hazard that they still talk about it as an example in the fire safety class on the same campus to this day. We got shut down so hard.
So we're clear, this was 20 years ago and they're still talking about this.
Yes, 20 years ago, and they still used it as the example.
And this was back when we would do things like right in the back of the pickup without much,
Also, I accidentally broke my roommate's wrist doing the haunted hall
Did
once.
throw your roommate across the hallway into the tile bathroom, into a wall, and break his wrist.
He didn't go in the bathroom. He hit the wall of the hallway.
Okay, so let's catch up on chat.
Okay,
The
chat.
law says picking up Mad Ed and Eddie vibes from you. I'm wondering if that you is plural, as in all of us, or somebody specific. Owl Wookie wants to know if you labeled everything just in English, Para, or if you did it in some other language as well.
I speak 2 languages, English and Hillbilly, so English only.
Okay. Car Kick Store says 1909, so it was.
That was
just
how old the dorm was.
century.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And label maker story. Okay, Para. See,
Yeah.
I was. If you didn't, I was gonna say something like, "The foul goat stench of your something." I'd be Ralph because I'm odd.
Okay, so that's 2 down. Where's the third one?
Third, what?
You were
Well,
gonna...
they said it was a 3-story building, and we've only had 2.
Ah,
Oh,
Heyo.
I see.
wow.
We were on the annex. Of the
It's
building.
haunted.
10 grumble points to
No,
Squid.
here's the third one. It's haunted.
Yeah, so I went to college. I went to grad school at Ohio University in Athens, Ohio. If you look up Athens, Ohio, after the college, the first thing you're going to find is a thing called the Ridges. The Ridges used to be the Ohio State Insane Asylum. This fucking building, which now belongs to the college, has been around since like the 1880s and fucking looks like Arkham Asylum. This is not a joke. It is a giant brick, like, gothic building that looks like it is haunted as fuck. And it is. Hi, the law. You went to OU? Or do you just know it? Let's see.
Yeah, I went to go visit up there once.
And I made sure to show you the haunted as fuck building, didn't I?
That place, that place is just like straight up haunted.
Like, it's not even like, oh, it's a Scooby-Doo ghost house. No, this place is like...
Pardon me a moment.
Okay. Are you walking away, or did you need to say something? I guess
he walked away, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
We drove by this thing in the middle of the afternoon on a bright, sunny day.
It is
and you
fucking
look in the windows,
huge, by the way.
Yeah, you look in the windows, and the darkness stares back at you. Like, this is the kind of thing that you have nightmares about on a primal level.
Like, honest to God, I said this thing was built in, like, the 1880s. They were using it as an insane asylum until the 1980s. This building was haunted as fuck. There was a tuberculosis cemetery on the grounds. So, like somebody dig up a link to this place and put it in chat, because, like, haunted as fuck. It's like how you remember our friend that lived in Lexington that had that apartment that was clearly haunted and he would never admit it?
Okay.
It was more haunted than that.
Oh, far more.
Okay, so the school that we just left, we moved schools, by the way.
Okay. Like the building or the district?
Like the building. Like the building. And so the building we just left, they used to tell the kids that there was a ghost in the basement. And if you were there late at night, well, not us, not our kids, because they were tiny and you don't tell little babies that, but they used to tell the elementary kids that used to go there before that they used to tell them there was a ghost in the basement. But
is that
if
like
you
the
were there
$3
on your
version
own,
of Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah.
If you were there on your own, like, you would hear some seriously interesting noises throughout the day, and it's in a really, really bad part of town, as is. Well, not a really, really bad part, but you know what I mean. It's in a pretty bad part of town. And so, like, you know, they've had people come in and, some of the teachers would be like, you know, doing stuff around 7 p.m. and it'd be dark and whatever, and people would try to get in by jumping over and breaking windows and doing fun things like that. So, you know, we're glad we moved. Anyway, moral of the story, haunted school. I know.
Like, I'm looking up a picture of the grounds of this place real quick. Here, this is perfect.
I just dropped one in. Desert Owl and I both dropped it in chat.
You dropped one. I'm wondering if you dropped the right one.
Well, the one that I dropped had several different pictures. All right. So, tackling the water fountain. This happened, I believe, this happened after I had left that particular structure. One of the guys who lived on the floor that I knew, not a big dude.
No.
Maybe 5'7", 5'8".
Average-ish dude.
But real thin. Very, very thin. Got so rip-roaring drunk one night. And he stumbled his way up the stairs back to the hall. And by the way, this water fountain was across the hall from his own room.
He didn't live there anymore.
Oh, this was after he left. Okay. Just apparently got a head of steam, shoulder first into this. And this was not one of those mounted on the wall water fountains. This was a freestanding one. Oh, Wild Red dropping some bits.
That's a lot of individual bits.
It is. and hit the water fountain so hard he ripped it off the plumbing.
And it stayed that way for like 8 hours because campus maintenance couldn't be bothered to get their asses up there.
In a carpeted hallway.
Oh, jeez.
Flooded the 2 stories below us, like the first floor and the basement. By the way, people lived in the basement of this dorm. Flooded the basement too.
Yeah.
So, Tio asks, like, crackhead knife fight bad or gang war bad? More the former than the latter, because we really don't. Well, we have gangs, but they're not. I'm trying to think how to explain it. We're emerging from small townness, but we're getting to be much less of a small town. So that's coming soon.
Okay, real quick, guys. This is where I'm going to leave Santa for the night. I think Santa looks pretty good.
Must be Santa.
I think Santa looks like he's about to do something terrible to some Krampus. But here's Santa. He might use some touch-ups after a while, but he needs to dry and let the speed paints cure on him for a while. But I think we have a pretty good Santa here. What do you think?
Hell yeah.
I agree with you.
Yes, very nice.
Barbarian Santa is best Santa.
Cole wasn't doing the trick, so
the axe had to come out.
Look, sometimes you need Krampus to help keep things in line, though.
That's it.
We're applying the Christmas spirit manually.
Yes, I just actually dropped Christmas music for people in chat. I hope you all enjoy.
Okay, so long as we're not playing it on stream, that's okay. All right, I kind of insinuated to White Rook I would go ahead and work on at least a little bit of painting a grasshopper on stream, since he went through the trouble of giving it to me before he officially released it. This is one pose. I think he's planning on at least 3 poses by Saturday, and he's going to do various models of this thing. Like, if any of you are familiar with White Rook, he spent like 3 months making Marauders, so he made appropriate art for every variation of the Marauder that's ever been, including some of the like genuinely not good ones. So he will make very accurate models of mechs. This is the base Marauder. He's base Grasshopper. He's gonna do a bunch of different Grasshoppers. So yeah.
Squick, I got you. Squick, he wants you to have an emote designed because there will soon be an extra slot because he is helping bump up the level again. That's what he's saying. He's saying get one made of you because you are next on the list, in his opinion.
Oh.
Well, we shall see.
No, you need to say that again with the filter. There you go. Okay, so...
there's a slot now. Okay, he just gave us a slot because he's some kind of crazy.
I remember when.
It might be...
I remember when I lost my mind.
Oh, I found it. It was over here.
Are you trying
special about that day?
Are you trying to provoke me, Para?
No, because you'll get us canceled.
Now wait a minute.
By Twitch. What, Cookie?
Night Owl, I will tell you, for reasons previously mentioned, it may be after Christmas before action is taken, just because of
logistics
and person, as we previously said. Okay, not to try to belabor the point, but
the Diggs is very good. We respect the Diggs.
Exactly.
The Diggs can have free time because he is a bear and he will enforce it.
You like the Diggs, huh? The Diggs is good.
I can dig it.
Sucker.
Yeah.
Yes, Hal, that was just for you.
It's a Booker T reference. I love it.
That's right, Booker T. Washington.
Last time. Yes, exactly.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
If it was last time on Dragon Ball Z, they stood there, looked at each other, and didn't do anything. We provide much more entertaining content, by and large, than Dragon Ball Z because something happens every episode.
Are you sure? Like, it takes us half an hour usually to get to the point where I'm painting.
That's part of the funsies.
The grasshopper belong.
If we could make, as an organization, billions of dollars by making constipated noises and flashing lights at each other, I guarantee we would.
Have we tried?
Parallax.
Hi.
Grimos is asking, who does the grasshopper belong? Like, which Patreon or whatever, which dude does this belong to?
Well, this is the White Rook Patreon. White Rook, $3 a month for the STL files. And then you can get his previous models for $3 each. I strongly recommend it because he does some of my favorite models. Like, genuinely, I think his Battlemaster is at least as good as the Catalyst Battlemaster. The only other Patreons that I have seen that are close to his level on quality of mechs are Voxel Forge.
I see. Okay, what? Sorry, misunderstood the question. He wants to know the faction paint scheme you're going with. What are your colors?
This of course then would be Santa's Fusiliers.
Ho ho ho.
Ho 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 ho.
Down the
It was on Dragon Ball Z. It'd be 3 hours of Parallax and House of Car yelling at each other. Following that 3 weeks.
You know what? We could probably do a stream like that at some point, and people would be largely entertained.
I mean, that's most of our conversations.
Yeah, it would
but
just
we
be
don't put 'em
regular
on here.
conversation interspersed with like footage of those two going full ham with a set of sock'em boppers while we play space combat sounds.
No, it would not be sock'em boppers. It would be LARP boffer weapons.
Yes, I still have some of mine.
Oh, look at you. You still
LARP
have some
and
of yours.
boffers.
I still have Giga Hammer. What are you going to do?
You do. Well, I have my shield. I have my basket-hilted broadsword.
We LARPed a lot back in college, guys. There was
Yeah.
there was much boffer LARP back in college.
And you want to know the best part of it is we were actually pretty good at it, and it was a lot of fun.
It was fucking fun. That's why we did it. If you want to say something about LARPing, come at me.
Grimos is concerned that Santa's Fusiliers are the same that burned down a dozen compelling worlds to give basic foodstuffs while committing war crimes.
Well, they should have been on the nice list. You can't prove that the elves did that. It may have just been the Capellans themselves.
Yes, well, that depends on who's asking and where the political benefit lies. The truth, after all,
it
is
makes
best
you
ignored.
feel old, but it also makes you feel younger as well because you learn a lot through their eyes, and there's a sense of wonder you get back. But
I need
you
to
still
interrupt
feel
real quick.
old.
Jackaboy 112E has interjected to say that they are 18, and I need you to know the fact that you were born in 2004 pierces me to my very soul.
You whippersnappers need to have a seat, and ducks, give me my Metamucil back.
Good night, Vectron.
Vectron.
Thank you for being here.
Vectron, thank you for being here. And for more bits.
Vectron, thank you for all the love tonight,
and
dude.
for being a voluntary part of this preposterous madness we do most weeks.
Yes.
And also Squick is here.
Yes, hello.
What? What is what are we ever living about?
Woods, thank you for subscribing.
Oh.
What is the no? What is the no thing about? What are you guys screaming about?
I don't know.
Oh, 2004. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, he's a young dude.
As a time traveler, this is the easiest era to mess with people simply by mentioning the age of the young people.
Hey.
It is secretly delightful.
Hey, You want to see how badly you can screw people up right now. All you have to say is, "Hey, Squick, can you look something up for me real quick?"
Absolutely. Maybe.
What year was 1985 this song released?
I'm very concerned about the answer I'm about to find. So, incognito window to the rescue.
Springsteen,
So,
Nirvana.
because this was a request that was put out earlier, but it just hasn't vibed, I'm going to answer the request with something in chat.
Oh dear.
Apparently, songs released in 1895 include A Picture of Her Face, Butcher Boy, Please Say You Will, Waltzing Matilda, and Wink the Other Eye.
I'm pretty sure that's not the question I asked.
Not
but
the
okay.
question.
No, but it's what I Googled. Oh, 1985.
Yes, by Bowling for Soup.
That sounds like a very poor... No, Bowling for Soup is just a slip and slide.
No, that's the sex robots.
The sex robot is also a slip and slide question mark?
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
That song is from... It was originally written and released by the band SR-71 on their 2004 album.
Yeah.
This article is about the song later covered by Bowling for Soup. For the song by Paul McCartney or Wings, see 1985. Ooh, I will click on that. Wow, that man is screaming a lot with the electric trumpets.
So we're clear on this. We are almost as far separated from that song as that song is separated from its subject matter.
Yes, but time is a non-linear circle, so it is only a matter of time until such things become unfashionable and we can once again forget the heat death of the universe.
Don't you lie to me.
What was that? I got distracted.
Entropy is on my mind all the time.
And yet entropy is hilariously variable.
But I tell my kids, they're like, why did that break? I said, it's a science law that if you don't take care of it, it breaks, gets dirty, and destroy it, you know?
You're not wrong.
I tell my students that all the time.
So,
welcome back, Mad Ducks. We were just talking about how the fact that the song 1985 is now almost as far separated from the current era as it is from its subject matter.
Oh, no, I've been back for several minutes. But I feel like this is the perfect chance to just cheer things up just a smidge.
Ah.
Do it.
I do like cheer. Especially if it comes in the form of wine. I'm expecting Mad Ducks is the only person here that'll get that joke.
I do.
Thank you.
So, if you'll look up, there's I have labeled my label maker, but I did not label my label maker. I labeled my label maker Patti LaBelle.
You think they can make Pop Rocks out of wine?
And, I kind of hope so. I'm not sure what Pop Rocks were originally made out of. I thought it was just a conglomeration of harmful chemicals, but...
Ooh, technically yes, but there's a fascinating history there in that Pop Rocks were originally intended to be a product that could be added to water to create instant soda. While a massive commercial failure due to the fact that the product they created was dreadful, the individuals eating the Pop Rocks greatly enjoyed them. As such, it was marketed heavily as put this in your mouth, ask no questions. Pop Rocks.
Christ, I hope he's reading this from something and this isn't...
No, he just knows that. So, Patti LaBelle, woman with the voice of an angel who happens to be holding a cigar. Just saying.
Sure.
And then, further proof that I should not be trusted with a label maker.
That's all right.
At the bottom, that is a mixer at a location redacted. And
wait,
at the
food or audio? I haven't clicked on it yet.
Audio. On the bottom of it, it's in the Discord. At the bottom of it is a big label.
Big.
That is the biggest label that we could possibly print, labeled Big Label, with our printer at work.
Y'all need a plotter.
Do you know what horrible things that I would do?
I mean,
I'm looking forward to it, incidentally.
What's a plot?
Okay, so a plotter is a printer in very, 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 very large format.
Oh, okay.
Macro printer.
Kind of, like in the loosest terms.
A plotter printer is, yes, but a
Yes.
plotter is or can be other things. For example, a vinyl cutter would be a plotter cutter.
Sure. But I'm
Other
thinking about it in terms of when I was surveying, we had big plotter printed maps that were like 3 feet long on a side.
It's either an Etch-a-Sketch with a knife or an Etch-a-Sketch with a print head.
Here we go. So what you're saying is between each job you have to shake them really fucking hard.
Well, you can try, but you're going to owe a used car for each time you do that to the HP model. And that's just for the ink.
Hang on.
Oh. At least it didn't say Epson on the side of it.
That's true.
No, Epson I could at least start to respect, but this was a 6... it was CMYK, but with premix for the primary combination. So it was a 6 cartridge printer.
That's a lot of cartridges.
Yes. They were all large cartridges that didn't hold much ink and were very expensive.
Sounds about right.
That's not near enough cartridges to print the internet.
No, but you can print off a blue screen real big for only a few 20s of dollars.
You don't understand.
I hope that's exactly what happened.
I'm throwing around 20s of dollars here, son.
We've got about 15 minutes left, Hate.
Oh, God.
This is our usual time.
Yeah.
Why does time continue to self-motivate? This is bullshit. My cat cup isn't empty. I'm fixing that.
Oh, we're in for an interesting end of 10 minutes of the show.
And look, I haven't even tormented you that much tonight.
Yes, but I am the right hand of the Admiral, and they guide my voice ever forward to victory here in this theater.
Squick, how many buttons do you have?
I possess a 104-key keyboard in addition to several
number
buttons,
7.
sliders, and contextual buttons readily available.
Press number 7.
Okay, so first off...
No, we're playing the random game. Press number 7.
Wait, hang on.
We haven't played Squick or Not!
We have a question out of
Squick or
chat
Not.
for Para.
Okay.
15 Woods is asking, why the preference or use of a wet palette?
It keep paint wet. I'm not trying to be an asshole there. If I were doing this on a regular palette, I would have stuff drying out pretty consistently, and paint's expensive. So,
in addition to that, I want to throw in if you're mixing custom colors.
Yeah, that's also very good for that. But for things like, I've done some dry brushing tonight. I have this ceramic tile for that. It's very good for that. It is my forever dry palette.
You put more. You usually put a good amount of paint out to start with, and then so that you don't have to keep going back to it.
Now, when I'm using speed paints, I don't necessarily need it as much, but it is nice that stuff is not drying on the palette so quickly.
And the other thing is, it depends on where you live. Like for Thunderhead or us, who live out in the desert, a wet palette is great because we actually can paint.
Yeah. The paint doesn't dry before it hits your palette.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Squick, I did interrupt. I'm sorry. I was just hoping that you had a random button you could push.
I have many buttons. I choose number 3. Boop.
Blap.
That was the blap button.
All right,
I like that button.
Now I do want to get one of these.
It's a blap button, but how?
Number 5 is here. Yes, hello.
Number 5 is alive.
Everything
You
is
beat me to it, thank
proceeding
you.
exactly as we have planned. And let me tell
Wait.
you, from the future stands the past, where it all begins, is truly glorious.
We never did. Yeah, we never did. All right,
it's
Matt.
time to play Squick or Not.
Let's set it up.
Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's theme music time.
It's
All
the
right,
time for
everyone.
Squick
Hold
or
on.
Not.
Everyone,
Let me
step right up, step right up. Let me get my Barker voice. All right, everyone, step right up. Make sure to place your bets. We're going to be playing Squick or Not. Squick or Not, brought to you by the Night Owl Association. Night Owl Association, bringing you Squick or Not.
Yeah, or like the opposite energy. Hey, dickheads, it's gamble time.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Cookie, what are the
Toilet Obliterator has made a request for a dramatic reading tonight.
real quick. Hey, Mad Duck, what are the rules of Squick or Not?
well, usually Cookie reads them, but I'll do my best. So here's how this works. We are going to put up a poll. Cookie will place up a poll, and the poll will read something like, "Do it be Squick," or "Do it be not Squick,"
Do it
or
no be
something, or "Do it no be Squick," and we will place bets of goob on whether it will be a Squick quote or it will be a not Squick quote, or a Squickant, if you would. Then once the timer has run down, usually 2 minutes for you to place your bets, I will type !quote, and then it will pop up a random quote, and the question is, will it be Squick or Squickant?
Do it be or do it not be? What the fuck is Free Corn Thursday?
Ready, set, go.
It begins.
So it
Squick or
begins.
Not? We're here to play a game of Squick or Not.
Oh, going back to a much earlier topic, now that I have seen something that reminded me of it and activated the primary memory neurons in this absolute crap heap of a meat brain.
Meat
for
Brain,
any of
brought
you
to
out
you
there-
by Digco.
Yeah, shopping for things for your hobbyist friends. If they are already invested in the Ryobi 18-volt system,
Yes.
the Ryobi 18-volt hot glue guns are absolutely astounding. While the full-size hot glue gun is a bit overkill and does get hot enough that it can be a serious threat to fabric through melting through it, the miniature glue gun is just about perfect in every way.
While you're talking about it, because I have one of these, and they have now made a smaller, dramatically less expensive one, there is a Ryobi power converter that you can put your batteries into that then has a number of USB ports on it that you can use to charge your phone or whatever, and it's roughly $20-$25. Now, I have the more expensive one that has an AC outlet on it, but then it also has the, I think it has 2 USB ports on it, but it is very handy, and it also allows me to carry the world's most comically oversized battery brick.
All right, after the Squick or Not, there has been a request that was very patiently waited for this entire stream that I should fulfill.
A dramatic reading.
Indeed.
Reading.
The Marleys were dead to begin with.
Oh god, I just found a Pile branded USB audio interface for $24.
Is this good or bad?
Well, it's Pile, so the name really does say it all. On the other hand, $24.
The name does say it all.
They used to be a good brand, like 30 years
Schrade.
ago. And then they were like, hey, what if instead of being good brand, we just sold name? Make
Hal,
money, no product.
Okay.
And then they were like, haha.
Very quickly, Hal, thank you for being our father's son there for a moment.
There it is.
We have to. Now the poll is closed, and it is time for
Squick or Not.
Everyone, step right up. Squick or Not.
No,
Bets are all closed. Let's see
do
what
not
happens.
step right up. The time has passed.
I don't know about
There
the
will be
audio.
no
Pay attention.
stepping.
I don't know about the audio delay, but in 3, 2, and 1.
Oh, not Squick. It was Cookie. Cookie, it was you.
Cookie.
If we can make a quote about punching things in the robo-taint, then we can quote that. Cookie Mama, Snow Runner, 11/22/22.
There we
I feel
go.
like
Cookie.
that's Cookie talking about something that Squick said, which
I
still
believe-
is Squickant, but
I don't.
I do believe. Cookie, you cook this so you can get more goob.
I did not put any
She
goob in.
can't. She can't take part in it if she set it up.
All right. So, Toilet Obliterator has made a request. If you are prepared for this request.
There's no being prepared for this. Just do it.
Speak the request that we might judge it.
Dramatic reading. You will recognize the tune. at the refrain.
Oh, God. Why couldn't you just pick a book?
Uh-huh. This, my shit.
God!
All the girls,
Why?
stomp your feet like this.
Oh, my God.
A few
Water
times.
break.
I've been around that track.
Oh,
So,
Christ, did it
it's
have
just
to-
not going.
Is he going to spell bananas?
Like that?
Water break
Because
redeemed.
I ain't
Oh,
no holla
Christ.
back girl.
Why do I keep asking you on this
ain't
fucking show?
No holla back girl.
Thank you,
Once
Theo.
again, a few
Fuck
times.
you, too.
I've been around that track.
Oh, God.
So it's just not gonna happen like that.
Oh.
No holla back girl. I ain't no holla back girl. Ooh, ooh. This my shit. This my shit.
I hate everything about what is happening right now.
This
Oh,
my
my
shit.
God.
It's my shit. I heard it.
Oh, Christ
You
on a
were
cracker.
talking shit. And you did not think I would hear it. People hear you talking like that. Getting everyone
I hate
fired up.
everything.
So I'm ready to attack.
Oh, God. This is like
Lead.
sandpaper on my brain.
I lost my place. Gonna get a touchdown.
Well, don't fucking start over.
Take you out. That's right. Put your pom-poms down.
Oh, God. Why are the pom-poms?
Everybody fired up.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna quit there. 'Cause I
Thank
can't keep
you.
a straight face.
Oh, God.
The
My
concept
soul
was patented
is
by General
injured.
Foods research chemist Leon T. Christma and William A. Mitchell on December 12, 1961. U.S. patent number 3,012,893. But the candy was not offered to the public until 1976, before General Foods withdrew it in 1983, citing its lack of success in the market and its relatively short shelf life. Distribution was initially controlled to ensure freshness, but with its increasing popularity, unauthorized redistribution from market to market resulted in out-of-date product reaching consumers. After that, Kraft Food licensed Pop Rock's brand to Zeta Escapol, S.A., which continued manufacturing the product under Kraft's license.
Now, very
Eventually.
quickly, I want to point out that my wife has just pointed out to me that there's something that I have threatened to do for a while, for mostly for Mad Duck's benefit. But this is a thing that's been bandied about between myself and her and apparently Cookie. If you look in chat, it's highlighted. It says St. Crispin's Para. So is anybody familiar with what she's talking about?
Yeah.
Not by name.
By the
Okay.
way, Night Clerk believes this is the best show on the internet.
Night Clerk,
And,
you have terrible taste.
Fan Art Fantast has requested an encore, so we'll see.
Well,
In the 4 minutes left.
okay. Well, we've got 4 minutes. Lovely wife mine has brought up the fact that we have talked about for the benefit of Mad Ducks and his moving forward with Shakespearean readings from the Legion. Mad Ducks, do you know what I'm talking about yet?
I'm very, very afraid that I think I know. Yes.
Well, Cookie, you know what we're talking about.
Oh yes.
Well, I'm gonna pull up the text of this real quick.
While you're doing that, I'll go ahead and give them a brief encore.
No, I've got it pulled up. You stop. We don't have time.
No, this is about to be Bubba J. Shakespeare, isn't it?
This is gonna be so much worse than that.
Worse than Bubba Shakespeare?
It's gonna be in the vein of Bubba Shakespeare, but so we were talking about this the other day, and I said to my lovely, lovely wife that I played for her your funeral service video, and then she looked at me and she said, Oh my God. I need to hear Boomhauer give the St. Crispin's Day speech from Henry V.
Oh no.
Hey man, who's he what wants that, man? My cousin Westmoreland? No man, no man. If we're marked to die, we gonna be plenty, man. Do our country like, man, if we live, man, there's gonna be not many of us, so like we get to take credit for all that shit, man. So don't be asking nobody else, man. But so by God, man, I tell you what, I don't want no gold or nothing, man. I don't want nothing of that cost or nothing, man. It's not none of them garments or nothing. I'm just gonna tell you what, man. We don't want to dwell on no desire or anything, man. It'd be a sin covered over, man. Most offend soul alive, but because my family, wish no man from England, God's peace, man. I don't want that no great share of honor, man. There's no one me thinks share for me, man. But best way I'm gonna tell you what, do not wish one man more, man. Because proclaim it, man. Tell everybody out there, man, that he don't want to be out here, man. He can go. And then, like, just gonna send him on his way. We're gonna give him a few dollars for a cab or something, man. We're just gonna get him on out here, because if he don't want to be here, we ain't gonna keep him or nothing, man. So he can get the fuck on out of here, man. But I'm gonna tell you what, that what fears his fellowship die with us, man. He can get the fuck on out of here. But I'm gonna tell you what, man. This back in England, man, they call this day Feast Crispian, man. Crispian, he was man. He made some cereal or something. And, he outlives this day, man. When he gets home, man, people's gonna say, hey, man, there's that dude, and they're gonna he gonna sit up real high stuff, man. And whenever they talk about the name Crispian, man, because that ain't a real common name. So whenever you say it, you know what they're talking about, man. So if he doesn't get old or something, man, like every year he's gonna say, hey man, tomorrow's that day I did that thing a bunch of time ago. And he's gonna take off his sleeves and be like, I see, man, I got this down at the Battle of the Crispin, man. And they're gonna say, whenever folks get old, they tend to forget things, but he ain't gonna forget this, because it's a hell of a thing, man. And he's gonna be like, hey man, I did all this shit back there that day. And familiar as my household word, man. Herod King and his cousin Buddy and his friend BJ and all them folk, man. Everybody gonna remember. They're gonna raise a glass and shit, man. But they're gonna tell the story to everybody, man. And that it's gonna be like 4th of July, man. They're gonna talk about it all the damn time. But from now on, man, I'm gonna tell you what. But they're going to remember us every time, and they're going to be like, hey, man, remember that time that, the King Henry, he, took his battle mech on down there to France or something, man, and he done kicked their ass or something. I don't know, man. And I'm going to tell you what, man, anybody what goes on down there, he's going to be like my cousin or something, and if he ain't ever been a good fella or something, it's gonna be change my opinion or something, man. I'm gonna tell you what. And people what ain't here, they're gonna be like, damn, I wish I was there, man. They're gonna feel like I got small dicks or something when anybody talks about this stuff, man. I tell you what. Wow,
what in the hell,
I just want to say that was beautiful.
I cannot do that the same. I have no idea what just came out of my mouth.
Someone clip that immediately and in its entirety.
Okay. I don't know if we can clip it. We can only get 60 seconds of a clip. We'll have to get
how long did I do that? I genuinely don't know how long that was.
And that makes it better. Parallax, a couple of things. One, I'm humbled that you played the honestly pretty decent funeral acting services for your wife. I'm confused that y'all enjoyed it. Thank you.
Quote 50. Quote 50.
And I am not sorry for the words I'm about to say. I need you to do a customer review like that for mech for window unit air conditioners mounted in the side of a cockpit of a mech.
You want it in that voice?
Wow, yes. Maze Hughes is dropping some subs.
Just think about how absolutely horrifying that will be.
I mean, I won't tell you what, you get up in there and that awesome, man. You start shooting on them PPCs and stuff, man. Get real hot up in there, and I mean, them heat sinks real good to cooling that engine off. Man, don't do nothing for that cabin, man. So I gotta get me a couple of them mini splits put up in there, get that heat pump going, man. It's real good in there. It don't get too cold around here, so the heat pump works good to heat it up when it's cold, but it does a real good job getting that heat out of here whenever it ain't. So you get a couple of them in here, and it gets real good, and I'm gonna tell you what, it'll make that awesome a whole lot easier to drive, because then you don't have to be wearing them shorty shorts whenever you're up in there driving. You can wear like breeches or something, and it ain't so weird, and it's all kind of good stuff. You can put yourself a mini fridge up in there, or have yourself a couple of silver bottles, man. Of course, I'm gonna tell you what, and you can be all set, man.
All right.
Remember, PPC stands for probably poppin' corn, because it's hot as balls.
Also, it's Free Corn Thursday.
All right.
Fuck is Free Corn Thursday?
Okay.
My little encore before we go. Are you prepared?
I'm gonna be like very quickly when we're done. I need everybody to understand. When I start doing that, I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying. My brain turns off, and I'm feeding data into a machine somewhere in my head that just spews out shit. I have no idea what just happened.
Yes, I am well familiar with the phenomena that you have described.
Hi, Dix.
Hello, Happy
Somebody once told me.
Oh, God bless it.
The world
Why?
ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Okay, we're
All right,
done.
Quit there.
Everybody have a good night. Have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Actually, genuinely, I want to say this real quick. I'm going to ask everybody, there's apparently 54 people in here right now. I'm going to ask you all to take this in the spirit in which it is given. I don't care if you are a believer in such things or not. I'm going to say Merry Christmas. I am wishing you a Merry Christmas, whatever you choose to celebrate. I hope you have a good time with it. I hope you have a good end of the year, and we are going to see you at the beginning of January, not the first week, probably into the second week of January we'll be back. So, Merry Christmas, y'all. I hope we had fun. I hope you enjoyed Santa. If you have a 3D printer and you haven't signed up for White Rook, I will once again encourage you to do that. It's $3 a month. You won't regret it. Praise
Merry
be,
Christmas. This is Threat.
This is
I would like to add my own holiday greetings, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever, Festivius, whatever you celebrate. I hope that you have a merry one and a blessed one, and that you enjoy your time. And I will probably be streaming some during the break. I will definitely be internet willing, my ISP not being a dum-dum. I will probably be streaming my normal time, and I may do some extras since I'm home. We'll see.
I really hope everybody has a really good Lexus December to Remember sales event.
I just read something, and it's very cursed, and so I need to share it before the stream ends.
Go.
I picked up my Arizona green tea can, and I'm looking down the side of it, and there's a sticker on the side. Well, not a sticker, but like a seal on it near the Antiox and made in the USA, and it says Great Hot. And I want to know who the fuck is heating their can of beverage.
You put it in the cup, and then you warm it up. Or
what absolute mad? I'm going to microwave this thing Arizona iced tea.
Okay. Duck, do you want to say anything before we go?
I just want to say to chat, everybody in the BPL, the Aux, everyone there, thank y'all. Y'all have made this great-ish. Whatever it is, you have contributed greatly to it. Y'all are here for us. We do our best. Sometimes it's enough. Sometimes it's not, and that's normal. But thank you very much for everybody that hears this.
What if I just sous vide the fucking can?
there you go.
So thank you guys all for
Quick, before we leave,
being here.
do you want to say anything in seriousness?
You know, in seriousness, thank you all for being here. This whole thing has been wonderful. I hope you all have a great time. A happy holiday for those of you who celebrate the assorted winter holidays. And, you know, just a great end of the year for those of you who don't. Either way, find some kind of small fuzzy animal. Pet them if they enjoy it. Don't, like, corner a squirrel. That's probably going to end poorly. But, you know, just have the best winter holiday season you can. Because you're all fantastic. Thanks for being here. And we appreciate it.
Hal?
Look, we would probably be goofing off like this regardless, but you guys being here for this is honestly what makes it more fun. And we're glad that we can entertain you with our particular brand of madness and goofiness and that sort of stuff. And we're just thrilled that you guys enjoy it as much as we do. So I will say Merry Christmas. You take it as celebrate however you choose or not. That's up to you. But just a great big old thank you. And, we'll come back in the new year and we'll come up with new kinds of goofy madness. And we'll hope to see you then.
I bet this would fit in the air fryer.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and sign off for the night. This has been a lot of fun. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I'm going to tell you what, man. Y'all done been in here. I'm going to be like call you cousin or something, man. I'm going to say Merry Christmas stuff. All right, man?
This is a threat.
Night, y'all.
Good night, everybody.